Hello, my good friends. As you can see from that last part, Son is a fucking badass. Am I not mistaken? What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, he's so cool. I absolutely love that scene. Son's revenge sequence, that is really good. Feels really good, and it's probably in my top 5 favorite scenes in the game, I guess. I don't know. I haven't, made a list or gone through them all or anything, but I know that one well enough to say that I absolutely love it. And based on that scene as well, you should be able to gather that you can't get Son's character clear in Ran's route because she doesn't die, because Gigai doesn't spawn, so Son can't kill Gigai, so he can't get his character clear, His character clear is getting revenge on Gigai for Ran, and none of that happens in her route at all. So basically, I finished Son. I have gotten his character clear. I just need to talk to him a few more times to get like the end game points for it, and whatever other benefits are associated with it. Some character clears come with certain things. Most noteworthy, I guess, would be the third reinforcement from Zeth gives you a really good item for her character clear. So, letting you know about that. I'm just gonna send in all the regulars, You know who they are by now. Except I'll send in Suzume instead of fucking Sagan. He doesn't do anything. Yeah, Sagan is really high level, and I mentioned it briefly, but because he's a monk, he's not very good at commander battles at all. And this dungeon, again, it's in Iga, so it's an easy one. It's my own fault for leaving them around so fucking long that you're seeing dungeons like this. Hopefully it's not that boring. I don't have much to talk about within the dungeon, so that's how that goes. It's a short one though, so I can't really talk about anything too cool outside the dungeon. I'm planning on doing Isoroku's route next. For those of you interested. And I'm taking input on those. Maybe I'll make a video calling for that. I don't know. But I'll say it now as well because I don't want to fucking waste space on YouTube with a shitty video. So I'm planning on doing Isoroku's route next. If you've got any preferences or requests, let me know. I'll try and fill those. What I want to do in all of my playthroughs is somehow utilize every commander, somehow, walk through every scenario. That's going to be kind of difficult, though. With only maybe 4 playthroughs tops, it's going to be a little weird. So, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what my plans are with it. So, what better place to do that than in a fucking boring dungeon, right? I don't know. I have some coffee. You want to talk about coffee? No. I will drink some right now, though, because I'm fucking thirsty. That's counterproductive, though. You don't drink coffee when you're thirsty. It doesn't hydrate you. So you know that. You learned something in this video that wasn't about Sengoku Rance. That's rare, probably. Unless it's about me. You'll learn a lot about me. Maybe. I don't know. What the fuck? I wear glasses in real life. There you go. Attack textbook. It wasn't a version 2. The version 2 of all textbooks are rare. Mind you. They're... Oh, and here's the boss of this dungeon. Really fucking hard one, right? Well, yeah, the textbook 2s are all really rare. It's just that the action textbook 2 is more rare than the other ones. So that's why I called it out previously. Yeah. And Torian, you can see he's pretty strong. I mean, he's right behind Baba. Baba is the strongest Takeda general. Sanada is the second one. So, there you go. Now you know about that. I don't know what this guy prepares. I've never seen him do it, so... I mean, it's not a hard dungeon to get through, and I never come here early enough in the game for them to be a threat. Underworld Clock. That's one of the random item drops you can get from dungeons. This one in particular is pretty fucking awful. the underworld clock is not good. I'll show it to you on the item screen and explain it there. Well, no, I'll explain it here because it's going to go on for a while. But this scene here, I'm pretty sure it's a reference to maybe a previous Rance game, maybe an Alisoft game. Don't know. Let me know if you do. The underworld clock, though. You'll see enemies in the game. I think monks can get it, or tacticians, and it's called time advance. And it just makes the bars in the center of the battle screen go by. Because you know how on the battlefield it's divided. You have your 6 commanders, your enemy has their 6, and there's that bar in the middle that is basically the timer. Well, time advance makes some of those bars disappear automatically, and it's a pain in the fucking dick when you're fighting against hard enemies in castle battles. And you're gonna see that later on. But it's really hard to deal with sometimes, and it's almost never useful for you. Well, that clock automatically has some time gone when you equip it to somebody and enter the field. So, it's not really useful. There aren't very many times in the game where you should be relying on it, on time to run out to win, you know? I mean, oh my god, it's just, it doesn't happen, you know? An interesting strategy would to be just loading your army up with units that can use time advance and have that clock and just blow through it, you know? Again, I'm not sure what unit it is. I'm pretty sure it's tacticians, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if it's just a bunch of tacticians in your army and they've all got fucking, you know, that skill, time advance, and they all have a speed boost because they're all tacticians buffing each other, then you're just going to be able to blow through the battle quickly. I'll experiment with that because that's actually interesting now. I went from mad because I got a shitty item like the underworld clock to happy because something cool could happen. This here is a scene with Mado, and you could see there if you were paying close attention, my Koppa mercenaries attacked the Senkan Nagato and failed. Units with operation permits can't get through there. And as soon as my next turn starts, 3G is going to take my operation permit away. Well, all of my operation permits away. I'll talk about that more when it happens. Here's another scene with Mado being a fucking weirdo. And this is why he's totally unlikable. Which is, it's obviously intended. You're not supposed to like the apostles, really. I mean, aside from maybe the way they look or a little bit of their personality. I mean, Shikibu looks cool. I think Gigai has a cool design, but none of them are cool people. In any case, Mado just kills a little boy here, and he thinks he's doing a good thing, I guess. So, what the fuck. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure 3G is going to take away the permits right here. Yeah, there we go. We can't let single units go into Africa alone. We've got to go together. It's too dangerous. Fuck. No other game will you see that. Well, I mean, you're in Japan, so yeah, no other game will you see units in Japan being told not to attack Africa. That is only in Sengoku Rance. It is an exclusive. You can, at this point, just keep pushing into Senkan Nagato and going through everything, but I've killed Gigai, I've dealt with most of the issues, and I will well, I'm probably just going to take the other territories here. Let me look. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to go into Senkan Nagato, because you don't have to take Shikoku, and you don't have to take that other thing. It's mostly a time sink to do that. A lot more opportunities to capture Agureda, and should I require those, I'll take advantage of them in the future. But I don't require those right now, so I won't. I mean, I could still see her on the field at any time. This isn't a very hard fight, but I will still deploy someone who can take the fucking hits. And I have Sagan. I really don't need much more. Shit. Alright. Rance. Dosan. Aw, yeah, Dosan. Yamamoto. Fucking Suzume, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to have to go through that dialogue with every battle and all of the Demon Army's remaining territories, you know? So, I realized, I had always planned on clearing the Demon Army off the map, but I get repetitive in my combat speech. I'm aware of that, and I apologize for it. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. There is nothing I can do about this. Oh well. That infected's gonna get a hit in regardless of what I do. So, take it like a champ, son. Took it like a champ. It's not very expensive to replenish 100. I can replenish 100 troops. Yes, I can. Sagan is, of course, going to be the winner here. He's going to be why I can get through here. Isoroku's going to hit the infected. You can believe that. You can believe that. And something that I mentioned in a description in the Demon Army Blitz, I mentioned that the Demon Army commanders will start to run out, and your own commanders will become immortal. Now that's true. Right about now, where I'm at at this stage in the game, your commanders will stop being able to die because it's impossible for you to get more. You know, you can't capture anymore, and you know, recruiting locations are exhaustible. You can't always recruit the Mino 3. Once you've got them, you can't get them again. You know, so if they die, they're irreplaceable. Things like that, and I guess Alisoft just assumed, well, let's not be have all of their commanders die, and that'd be the end of it, you know, because that's a shitty way for the game to end. So your commanders stop being able to die around this stage in the game, and the enemy commanders also stop being able to die or be captured when the Demon Army has like 6 left. You'll always see that same 6, and their unit numbers can go down to like 5 in the overworld map. It can go down to like 5 units, and you're just like, what the fuck? But when you fight them, they still have full groups because Alisoft probably just acknowledged that it's, you know, more or less it's a glitch, an error that they don't want to happen. So they went ahead and just defaulted it to the few remaining Demon Army generals having full troop sizes to deal with battles. And you'll see that if you're persistent and you just keep attacking them, you'll definitely see it. Let's see. Oh, no, not Taurian, no way. See, that's why I don't like the Copon Mercenaries, because now what do they do for me? They don't do anything at this point in the game. Fuck. They just sit there. Oh my. Alright. Well, you know what I'm gonna do, I guess. Actually, I should send in Ko, but she got infected by the Soulbinder, which fucking puts me in a bad situation, guys, because she's got this and I can't take it from her. Damn it. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just have to improvise. With fucking the Copon Mercenaries. Alone. Taurine. I guess this will probably work. Let me look. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna die though. Oh well. See, I found a use for them. I found a use for the Copon Mercenaries. Well, I guess I'll guard them. Fuck. See, that was the improvision there. Son got a speed boost from Sanada, so he went before Toshihisa. That's one of the things that you can do, and that's... I mean, it was an app. That's what I was originally planning on doing with, like, cats or something. I was gonna full deploy and, you know, tank the hit with Son's guard Shikigami. That's what I intended to do, but then my attitude changed when I saw that I had an expendable unit, so... it doesn't matter. And that's why I deployed Kinshin in the back, because I didn't know what the Copon Mercenaries guard rate was, so I didn't want her to get fucking one-shot or something horrible. So I just did that. Hopefully you could see what my plans were. Yeah, but it worked out way better than expected here. And, you know, you could see the Copon Mercenaries attack Toshihisa, but they did nothing, because they're so bad. And, one of the great things about Diviners, when your enemy has run out of moves, and you have just a few units on the field, Son can just keep spamming that Shikigami, and that's game-breaking when that's allowed to happen. It's pretty fucking rare. You don't ever want to give the AI a chance to just chain Shikigamis like that, and it's hard to do. It's hard to give yourself an opportunity to chain them, and it's hard to allow your enemies to do it, really. It's a very rare occurrence. So, and I almost annihilated Toshihisa, which is pretty cool. Again, they're not capturable, so I've just gotta waste all my goddamn time with Kenshin here now. Alright. But, yeah, you could see what I was doing there, hopefully. And yeah, I'll do this too. I'll take their last one from them with cats. Fucking. Oh no, I do have Notori. I thought that I didn't have Notori or Sagan available. Now that's a big issue when I'm in that situation. You don't ever want to be in that situation on a, you know, a final territory like that. Oh, that's an easy fight. I will actually deploy Maida in the back row. Maria, fucking Notori, get in there. And I suppose I'm not gonna have a tactician? Wow, that's scary. It's rare that I do that, guys. But I mean, I don't really need one here. I didn't even need to deploy like I did. I didn't have to go this all out. Fuck. But I did anyway, so. This is the last basic battle against the Demon Army, unless I feel like taking Shikoku and that other once was Mori territory from them, which I might still do. I mean, I'm not ruling it out totally, but obviously I'm not doing it right now. Heal. That's Notori's troop size I've kept it smaller because I just use Miko Storm, but if you heal a lot with her, you're gonna want to make her size larger, you know? So her heals are effective. Right now her heals are pretty fucking bad, you know? So just note that troop size does affect healing quality. You've probably noticed that. I didn't have to say it. But this is not a hard fight. They don't have anything special. If none of the brothers are there and Agareta's not there, it's not going to be hard. You're not going to have to try. Things will get really interesting though as soon as we work into that last Demon Army, like, island peninsula thing. I'm not sure what to call it. It's an island in real life. It's just not an island in Sengoku Rance. Yeah. Really happy with how things have been going in this playthrough, though. I mean, it's just so good. I realize that in future playthroughs and on higher difficulties, I'm going to have to do a whole bunch more post-recordings. I'm very pleased that this one has been largely live, and I'm also very pleased that it's just worked out the way it has. Another note about this Let's Play, I guess. I'm disappointed with the quality in the first few parts by, like, oh, I hate it. I hate it so much, but I can't remake it, you know? And that bothers me, but I have to just assume people are, open-minded, I guess, you know? I mean, I watch somebody's videos, and I expect the first 10 or so to be them working into, you know, their setting. They're not going to be good if it's their first 10. I always give people some breathing room. For me, unfortunately, it was like my first 40 before I got the fucking audio quality to be up to speed. But whatever. You know, that happens. It won't be like that in other playthroughs. So you know. And I just wanted to mention that too, because I don't know, it was on my mind, so I thought I'd throw it out there. Mado is questioning the Shimazu brothers' dedication in fighting for the Demon Army because they're losing, obviously. So yeah, and the brothers, I like them more or less. I mean, a lot of people will hate them because of their interactions with the brothers in Ran's route. They are fucking annoying, I will tell you right now. But they're pretty cool, I guess. A little bit about them. They have an H scene with Agareta. It's a foursome, which, I mean, it's not my thing, but I appreciate the fact that Alisoft included some Shoudakan in there, you know? Instead of just Lolicon. I mean, I don't know. I like that they would include a wide variety of things for a wide variety of people. And them being brazen enough to actually do it. Because, I don't know, my attitude towards censorship, I'll cover that later on, but, obviously it's pretty, lenient. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to fucking record Sengoku Rance and upload it to YouTube and talk about it, you know? So, just note that. But, yeah, my favorite Shimazu brother, I guess probably the eldest one or Toshihisa, so one of those two. I like that Kazuhisa and Yoshihisa being the oldest one in the guard unit, he uses a sword, and his younger brother, Kazuhisa, the warrior unit, uses a spear. I think that's pretty cool. I'll show you when their sprites are active. I'll see you in the next part.